Hello everyone, my name is Mr. B and welcome back to another video. And so, as you can tell by the thumbnail and everything, today I'll be reacting to not just one, not just two, but a couple of Resonator Showcases for Wuthering Waves. So I haven't caught up with the Resonator Showcase videos because I was waiting for Iuno to release. I was waiting for Iuno's Resonator Showcase to release, and I just decided to just react to everything since the Carthathia one. And as always, if you watch my other reactions, go check them out. I will also be ranking them on a tier list. So these are the tier lists based on my own opinions of which Resonator Showcases do I prefer and which one will rank in A, B, or C, or S. And so right now, I'm limiting right now S to just be one. So there's only going to be one S tier. And so that's what I'm trying to do right now. And for now, Trollkeeper is the S tier. Will any of these trailers convince me otherwise? I don't know. We'll see. I haven't caught up to Wuthering Waves. I haven't really continued since my last one. And so we're going to continue with the first one, which is the Resonator Showcase for Lupa called Victory. I don't know what this is all about. I don't even know Lupa as a character. I skipped her because I wrote for Carthathia. And we're going to see what this is all about. Oh, hold on. This is a bit loud. Bit loud. I think the volume for OBS is fine. Yeah, let's restart again. They went straight in. That was quick. That was really fast. The BPM is insanely fast. Hold on. No, the volume's not loud enough. Wait. Hold on. Oh, no wonder. I had a 1.5 speed. No wonder it felt so fucking fast. Okay, let's restart again. Nice shot there, Kuro. Very nice shot. Well, I feel like that was intentional. I really like Lupa's design.
Lupa! Here, have this. Thanks! I'm sorry, your hand. If it wasn't for me.
No big deal. Once I'm in the arena, I don't even feel it.
Lupa, with your partner's lackluster performance, can the Bow of Legions keep its streak alive? The house is considering replacing me if I don't meet expectations.
I believe. She'll give it everything she's got. And I'll be right there.
Okay.
What are your expectations for this match, Lupa?
There's only one. And that's to make it a fight to...
That's a nice shot. That's a really nice shot. Just visually very nice. Woo! That was cool. What you doing, man? Come on. Oh my god, this is like when you play like a competitive game and you try your best, you're carrying your team too hard and your other teammates like just futzing around like this is infuriating now. Come on, do something. There must be like story reason for it. I'm invested. I'm very invested now.
Hold! We demand this bow competition to be called off immediately.
Wait, the hunt has already begun. Let us see what choices she makes.
If this isn't for you, then get out. You're a disgrace.
Enough. Insults aren't part of her contract.
She's your partner. See for yourself.
Is this?
Lupa, here, have this.
She drugged her? Come on.
Give me.
I mean, there must be a story reason for all this, of course, but having not caught up with the story yet, I don't know anything. Okay, a song?
You didn't honestly think I was going down like that, did you? Impossible. How did it wear up so fast? This match was over the moment it began.
Ooh! The song is also very good.
What are your expectations for this match?
I want to be like this light and make the arena shine even brighter. Gladiating should shine with the same glory as this city. But you tarnish its glory. That is only unforgettable when it shines.
Ooh! Okay. Oh, no. Cancel first. Wow, because I want to talk about a bit. Hold on, let me get the picture first for me to put in the tier list. Alright, so Lupa. That trailer, okay. That trailer for the first part is maybe like a C, low B, because it was like, okay, very standard trailer. Didn't really show much, gives you an idea, like she's a gladiator, she fights for a team, blah blah blah. It's gonna be like one of those, oh yeah, rally your teammate, inspire a teammate, blah blah. I thought it was gonna be that. Then it took another turn, she was drugged and everything, and that whole sequence with the song and everything, it has so much Arcane vibes. It felt like I was watching Arcane, and I think that's why I really loved that scene. It was really good. It was really good. I think that scene bumped it up from like a B, low B, high C to maybe like an A. That scene was really good. If I watched that Resonator Showcase when Lupa was out, I would probably have pulled for Lupa. I'd still want to pull for her because she is a really fun character. I really like her design and everything, but I got Carthia. So if I were to put Lupa, I would put her at A. I'll put her above Cantarella, put her above Jeji. Or do I put her above Dungeon? Because I really like the Dungeon trailer. For like a 4-star character, the Dungeon trailer was really nice. I think it's on the same level as Dungeon. Let's just consider that, yeah. So this is the lineup so far. So Lupa's an A. Lupa's an A. It's a really fun trailer. I genuinely like that trailer. Next up, we have Phrolova. Sunsets Will Be No More. Now I know this part of the story was pretty sad. A lot of people got really sad during this part of the story. But I haven't caught up with the story. Having played Phrolova, she's really fun to play. And she's also voiced by Soneto from Reverse 1999. When I heard her voice, I thought, wait, this voice sounded familiar. It was Soneto, and her voice is really good as Phrolova as well from the gameplay that I played. So I'm really interested to see this Resonator Showcase trailer. I don't know how emotional or sad it'll be, because again, I do know that the story bit is sad. I don't really know spoilers, but I do know that you have a choice, and it does tie into Rover's backstory, which I'm very interested in. But anyway, sunsets will be no more Phrolova. Resonator Showcase.
After a meteor strike devastated the town in a matter of seconds.
Lovely today.
Think so. I've been preparing for this concert since last month.
I like how everyone in Wuthering Waves, almost everyone is like British,
I'm so
or like has a
sorry.
British accent.
Please, forgive my clumsiness.
British, English accent, whatever you want to call it.
Whether you're visiting for the first time or here for a reunion, it is our honor to share this
The spider lilies in her motif is really cool as well.
Tonight, we embark together on an extraordinary journey to experience the climax where melody and spirit converge.
It's so beautiful. Definitely worth
The
it.
nine.
936th time.
Oh,
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whisper.
the voice actor is so good. I love this voice actress. I mean, one of the best parts of Reverse 1999, for me, one of my favorite parts was Soneto's voice. She's one of my favorite voice actors in the game when I was playing it. Oh man, her voice is so soothing. I really like it.
Before calamity arrived, none foresaw that their lives would end this way. Yet humans are but fragile flesh and bone, bound by the fleeting nature of time. I merely show them the truth, tearing them from the pointless cycle of life and death. From illusion to awakening, decay to rebirth, terror of impermanence to liberation. They need not tremble before calamity, nor mourn their end. Released from the shackles of life, they can step into true eternity.
Oh! Did they turn them all into... I can't remember what the monsters are called, but did they turn them all into the monsters? Did she turn them all into the monsters? Oh, that's a nice shot. Well, so she did. Oh, I like that her eyes are also like
I'm so sorry, madam. Please,
spider
forgive
lilies.
my clumsiness.
Ouroboros in ruins after a meteor strike devastated the town in a matter of seconds. The catastrophe has caused heavy casualties and damage.
I'm coming.
Early estimates put the death toll at over.
Oh no, that was on the news before, right?
Death is far.
Didn't notice that.
Only in an eternity freed from both life and death can that boundary dissolve. And then sunsets will be no more. Only when we awaken will true daybreak come.
Interesting. Right, so Phrolova. I mean, aside from the voices side, which I'm very biased towards, there's really nothing that goes on in that trailer other than story. So, I'm judging this from like someone who doesn't know the story, because I really don't know anything about Phrolova other than she was a threat. She caused a lot of the issues during Jinzhou, I think is what it's called, the first city. She caused a lot of issues, so I haven't really caught up with the story to see what her role has been. And so if I have caught up the story, maybe my opinions would be different. But again, her voice aside, I think this trailer did very well to show like who this character is and give you an idea of who this character is. I would say that she's sort of like, I wouldn't say the angel of death, but she's sort of guides people or turns people to the monsters that we know, or turns the dead into the monsters that we know. I don't know. That's my guess. I generally don't know anything about her. So for me, Phrolova, I think is on the same vein. If I were to make a comparison, I'd say Phrolova is the same vein as Chikona, where I think there's a lot of story implications there, but I generally can't tell. And so I would put her at B. And I would put her I think below Jian. I think below Jian is fair. So, I think I put her below Jian. I think that's fair. I don't think it's better than Brand. I don't think it's better than Jian. But I do definitely think that she's better than the rest. So I would put her at B. I generally do like Phrolova's voice. I do like her design. I like a lot of things about her. It's just unfortunately I just don't know anything about her. And so that impacts the way I view the trailer. I just genuinely couldn't tell aside from what I've seen. Moving on, next we have Augusta Sharp Blade. Now I did manage to pull for Augusta, and it wasn't even by choice. So I did a pull for Showkeeper. I got Showkeeper and I thought, great, I have 10 extra pulls. And I thought, okay, let's just collect pity and roll for Augusta. If I get her, great, but I don't really expect to get her. I got her, and it was both really nice because I really like Augusta's design, I really like her base design and everything, but it's also bad because one, I can't build her because I haven't reached that far into the story, so I couldn't get materials to build her, same with Cartathea. And number two, I wanted Iuno. I wanted Iuno because I wanted a support for Cartathea. Not to mention, they have Chikona in the Iuno rerun, which is those bastards, Kuro. Those bastards. They had 2 support characters for Cartathea in the same schedule. Those bastards. But anyway, Augusta Sharp Blade. I wouldn't say I have an idea, but from the stuff that I've seen from people talking about the trailer, the story and everything, I am really, really excited. I'm really excited to see what goes on. Haven't caught up to it. I do want to stream Wuthering Waves because I think that's the best way for me to play it. I just haven't had time to do so. But anyway, Augusta Sharp Blade. Let's go.
There was once a rough lump of iron, dull, forsaken, buried in scorched soil, until freed from dirt and grime.
This is gonna be epic, I can tell. This is gonna be
Sharp
epic.
blade slumbered within, awaiting the trial of fire. Hammered and pounded, purged of impurity, thus its steely frame was formed. Now awakened, a blade cutting through all.
Okay, that's not fair. Look how long her weapon is. Look how short his is.
It yearned not bloodshed or war, but to carve a path none had walked before. Behind high walls, glory has long decayed. Even the victorious couldn't escape the sting of corruption.
Was that the same team as Lupa though?
Yet,
Or am I crazy?
unshakable resolve, the blade feared no storm or flame. Maelstroms engulfed its frame, fire scorched its crossguard. Yet it rose above blood and sand, breaking countless battlefields, baptized in the dust of strife. It set ablaze a trail of blood to reignite glory. All for this moment.
Ah, man. That gives a lot of Saber vibes though. Like the battlefield in Saber, man. It gives a lot of Saber vibes. Also, what the hell is this animation? Oh. Oh. Damn.
Alas, the glorious crown favors no place. As rage from the heavens pours, even the keenest steel is doomed to rust in the tempest. Blade shattered, luster lost. No longer swift, no longer sharp, dragged down by its own weight. Heavy in hand, blunt as its foe. There was once a rough lump of iron, abandoned in mud and mire. Yet, when the burning valor of its past kindled its silent furnace, the sharp blade within was rent. And so, once a scrap ignored by all, now it strikes at the throne. The once rough iron is now the true ruler's sword.
Ooh. Ooh.
Should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise this sword and blaze through the night as the eternal sun.
Wow. Wow. Hold on, no. Wow. That was... Wow, okay, hold on. Hold on. Wow, okay. Wow. That one? Okay. So the Augusta one is really interesting because when you think about it, there's not really much going on in terms of action and everything. It doesn't really have like a spectacle, I'd say, compared to like Lupa, Cartathea, Carlotta, even Phoebe, I guess. There wasn't really much spectacle. But the story of it, wow, that was really good. Just like showing like this was someone who was on the brink of death, rough as iron, the rough iron, or whatever the commentator say. Also, the commentator, the storyteller, really nice voice, really set the tone for the whole video. But that whole sequence of like that final sequence of her like escaping from the jaws of death and reaching the sword and then killing what was the boss of like the boss on like the previous updates, the update before Phrolova. I do know that boss because I fought that boss to get some materials for Cartathea, I think. And I assume after she beat that thing, she became the ruler of, I don't know what this place is called. I assume, that's my assumption. I think from an action point of view, I think it's from an action, if we just view from action, it's a B. But from a storytelling point of view, I genuinely, and this is no bullshit or anything, I genuinely think this is one of the best trailers. I think, I know some of you might wonder why the hell is Zani so high. I really like the Zani trailer, to be honest with you. I'd say it's on Rocha. I think it's between Rocha and Changli, because I think Rocha's story was really, really good. Changli was also really good, just unfortunately nothing really I won't say nothing really happens. It's just because it's an old character, right? Compared to the more newer ones, she has a slight disadvantage. But I genuinely think Augusta, if Augusta trailer had slightly better action, I'd say she'd be built behind Cartathea. If she had better action, like much better spectacle, but from a storytelling point of view, it's really good. If we're just viewing this from a storytelling, probably here. Not Showkeeper level. I think Showkeeper level is just way too good in my opinion. But from storytelling, definitely here. But if we take into account the action as well, I'd say it's an A. I think it's a solid A. Solid A, maybe even high A. Moving on, we have the final of the Resonator Showcase trailers for today, and that's Iuno, Anchor the Future. I wanted Iuno. I don't know if I get her. I mean, my love for Wuthering Waves, to be fair, has been really, really good. Like, my love for Wuthering Waves has been insane compared to other gacha games, especially Hoyoverse games. I really want Iuno or Chacona, either one, because I really want to use Cartathea. I want Iuno because, well, she's very pretty. She's very pretty. I love the moon aesthetic of her. But anyway, Iuno, Anchor the Future. I do know that her abilities have something to do with time, but I don't know what it is.
A priestess born in a lunar eclipse.
Yeah.
Sees what others never will.
Ah, sorry, a fortune, like sort of like
Anchor
a seer.
the future of Septimont. From that moment on, the life
Oh,
of
she's
Iuno
so pretty.
was thus ordained.
Oh, she's so pretty. She's probably the prettiest character since, in my opinion, since Carlotta. Yeah, she's definitely the prettiest character since Carlotta. Does she have the voice of Carlotta though? I don't know. I generally don't remember her voice.
On. The life of Iuno
I mean, Carlotta
was thus
will always
ordained.
have like an advantage of the voice because she's voiced by
As the
Shadowheart,
prophecy foretold.
which I forgot
I seek the threads of causality.
when I watched her trailer.
Whatever I see will come to pass.
Is this her voice?
Amidst the chaos, I spoke fate's absolute truth. Until I saw calamity's descent, dark tides surging, sinking civilization into the void, Septimon's doom, and our final hour. If this is the future in its entirety, how am I to relay it? The further I see, the closer I approach the deathly quiet. The more I observe, the clearer the unthinkable end becomes. If such cruelty awaits, what value remains to speak of?
Interesting.
What are you drawing?
Oh, okay, that is her voice.
The great priestess saving Septimont, of course.
But I've never seen such an ending.
So what? Who says you can only draw what you've seen? Isn't it up to you how it should be? Here, give it a
What
try.
is this Civ 6 music? Oh man. Oh, that's the US boss.
Stay quiet, you priestess. And now you dare to
transforming anything. Every step was my own choice.
Woo!
If the moon refuses to shine on the darkness ahead,
Then it's up to me to draw fate's bow and release it where I choose.
the flames of fate lit long ago. The gifted priestess would anchor the future of Septimund. From that moment on, my destiny was always mine to define.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Again, hold on. Hold on. Let me just say, I understand where Brax is coming from, where Braxophone comes from, when he says that he wants to pull for a dozen of Unos. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, Iuno is, I think, in the same realm of Carlotta, where I'm very biased because she's very pretty. But what I will say in terms of story, in terms of who she is as a character, I personally think Iuno is the best one I've seen since Phoebe. I genuinely think so. One, her voice. I mean, her voice was incredible. But two, I really liked the story. The story was really good, just about her role as the priestess, her role of like a seer almost, able to see Septimund, Doom and everything. And then her sort of like define the, just because you can see the future doesn't mean it's set in stone, stuff like that. I always really liked, it's a cliche, yes, but I always really like those kind of things. And also, it has good action. It has really good action. One thing I will say, it doesn't have her shooting the bow with her feet though, so we know what the devs were thinking when they made that her ult. But on a more serious note, I think it's a really good story. So I think I need to change a bit because 1A is getting very oversaturated and I don't know Photoshop enough for me to edit stuff. So hold on, let me change stuff a bit. Alright, so this is the new rankings. So Iuno goes to Phoebe and I move Jeji and Cantarella down to B tier because as much as I really like Jeji's trailer, but I think it's okay at most. Definitely like low A, high B. Cantarella as well, I think low A, high B personally. I would say Iuno is A tier, up here in A tier with Phoebe. And the reason why she's not ahead of Phoebe, the reason why she's not S is because both Phoebe and Showkeeper really got me emotionally. Like these two trailers like messed with my emotions quite a bit. So that's the only reason why these two are above Iuno. I genuinely love the Iuno trailer. Not because she's pretty and everything, I mean it helped because I love the moon motif and everything, but I genuinely think this is a good trailer. And yeah, that's my ranking so far, and that's my thoughts on the Resonator Showcase so far. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the tier list. Let me know what you guys think about the trailers that we just see. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.